SciCuriousID presents. Imagine waking up in one country and brushing your teeth in another. Your kitchen's in Belgium, your bedroom's in the Netherlands, and your Wi-Fi keeps asking which side you're on. Sounds impossible? Welcome to the world's most divided homes, where one wall separates not rooms, but nations.
Behind every question lies discovery. I'm Seluna, and this is SciCurious, where we uncover the science shaping our world.
These border houses aren't just quirky geography. They're living experiments in politics, identity, and everyday diplomacy. So, how do people actually live when their front door crosses international law? Our story begins in Barl, a tiny town split between Belgium and the Netherlands. Its borders look like someone spilled spaghetti on a map. 22 Belgian enclaves inside Dutch territory and 7 Dutch enclaves inside those enclaves. Confused? So are Google Maps. This strange puzzle goes back to medieval times, when dukes and landlords traded land like chess pieces. When modern borders were drawn centuries later, nobody could quite untangle who owned what, so they simply kept it complicated. Today, residents live perfectly ordinary lives, except for one thing. Every few meters, they might cross an international boundary without even leaving their living room. Living on a border sounds dramatic, but for people here, it's mostly mildly confusing. In Barl, one half of a cafe follows Dutch closing hours, while the other obeys Belgian law. Step left, you can order a late beer. Step right, sorry, we're closed. Even houses have dual numbers, one for each side. And by official rule, your nationality depends on where your front door stands. Move the door a few meters and congratulations, you've changed citizenship. Geographers call this phenomenon enclavization, tiny territories nested inside others. These enclaves challenge the definition of sovereignty and space. For decades, Barl has been used by political scientists to study how humans adapt when identity, governance, and geography overlap. But beneath the humor lies something deeper, the miracle of coexistence. 2 nations, 1 town, no fences. Instead of checkpoints, you'll find friendship and shared festivals. Borders here aren't walls, they're white lines of cooperation. Barl isn't alone. The world has several homes that play tug-of-war with geography. In the US and Canada, there's a library that literally straddles the border, half American, half Canadian. Kids borrow books in one country and return them in another. In France and Switzerland, a train station's waiting room belongs to both nations. Travelers can stand on one tile and technically cross the border without moving. And in India and Bangladesh, a few families used to live in counter-enclaves, tiny pockets of land swapped and layered inside each other. So bizarre that one family technically lived in Bangladesh inside India inside Bangladesh. It took until 2015 to finally sort it out. Turns out, borders aren't as neat as maps pretend they are. Sometimes, real life just refuses to fit inside straight lines. Families dine across the line. Children play hopscotch between flags, and streetlights alternate designs between countries. Here in Barl, every day is a quiet dance of diplomacy. 1 step Belgian, 1 step Dutch. Residents pay taxes to 2 governments, speak 2 languages, and yet live as one community. The town became a living metaphor, proof that borders can divide on paper but unite in practice. It's geography turned philosophy, coexistence drawn in chalk. So maybe the people of Barl know something the rest of us forget, that lines don't have to separate us, they can connect us. Because when your kitchen's in one country and your heart in another, you learn that humanity matters more than maps. Curious for more? Subscribe and stay curious with SciCuriousID.
There's always more to discover. I'm Selu, and this has been SciCurious. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next wonder.